Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some leg training here. Okay, so today I'm just doing some legs here. I did a whole workout, but I'm just going to show you the leg portion of the workout that I did. And yeah, right now I am in a 2-day split type program. So some of you guys are asking me if I'm doing a whole body workout or a 2-day split. So those of you who haven't tuned in to a few of my videos lately, that's what I'm doing. I'm really doing the 2-day split program. So if you need to know the exact structure of what it is I do, I have that available on my website under the 2-day split programs or workout programs. Okay, so if you want to check that out, go ahead. But otherwise, yeah, today I'm going to be showing you the leg portion of my workout. I did go on to do some shoulders and triceps, and I may use that in some footage in the future for a different tutorial. But today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about using unstable and stable movements in your workout and what order that I usually do them in. Okay, this isn't a concrete rule, just like anything else that I teach you guys. But most often when I decide to work a body part, I do a number of different exercises, and some of them are machines and some of them are free weights that require varying degrees of balance. So the squat, it requires a little bit of balance for sure, but when you're doing one-legged movements, it requires even more balance. So there are a lot of different muscles that you fire during that time. So the thing is that you may have noticed this after leg day. You know, there's all these memes and GIFs and stuff like that on the internet, or GIFs, whichever you want to call them, but they're all over the place. Like people after leg day, they get really stupid. You know, their legs just can't go in the directions that they choose for their legs to go in. You know, sometimes stairs are a challenge, all this kind of stuff. And because of this phenomenon, when you fatigue your legs, say you do a lot of leg presses, or you do a lot of hack squats, or you're doing a lot of leg extensions, and then you go to squat or to one-legged squat, sometimes that fatigue in that area prevents you from being able to do the exercise properly. Okay, so this can be a technique, it could be a pre-exhaustion principle in some cases, but at the same time, I find usually I get a better workout if I start off with the balancing exercises first. So in this case, you can see I'm doing the one-legged squats first before I go on to any of my other exercises in the workout, because this way I know that my stabilizers are fresh, I'll be able to get balance, and because I can balance properly, I can actually push my prime movers in the muscle much harder. So let's just say that I fatigued one of my muscles in my leg so that I could not acquire proper balance when I'm doing the one-legged squat. Now, it's pretty obvious that that one muscle group that is already fatigued will get the majority of the workout, but the other muscles that are involved in the exercise will not get a sufficient workout. So this is why sometimes the pre-exhaustion principle can work for you to hit that one muscle group, but it can work against you in hitting the other muscle groups, right? So it just depends. Like I said, it's like you're an artist. It just depends what you want to hit. So when I'm doing the one-legged squat, I don't want to have dumb muscles. I want my muscles to be very smart. And of course, this is even prevalent in athletic sort of endeavors such as hockey, right? The last thing I'd want to do is calf raises at the gym before I go skate, because calves, especially when you're skating, are responsible for stabilizing that ankle. And then if you go to skate and your calves can't keep up with the power of your legs and your glutes and your piriformis, all this kind of thing, your balance is going to be the weak link and you're not going to be able to perform. And I found this out the hard way. You know, sometimes I did train calves or did train legs, and then I go play hockey, and it was just, it felt like I had somebody else's legs on. It felt like I just could not find that groove or get my balance properly, or and this of course would equate to a lack of endurance and a lack of power, right? Because the coordination, because I was fighting the coordination so much, it's like I had to work twice as hard to get the same job done. So because of this phenomena, for the most part, you may find that you get more results from starting with the unstable exercises first and then moving towards machines to push the major muscle groups deeper into failure once the stabilizers have fatigue. Because sometimes if your stabilizers are fatiguing and then your prime movers aren't getting hit to absolute failure, that's the benefit of machines. You can actually go to a machine and then hit that muscle even deeper into failure once the stabilizers can no longer stabilize the body, right? So this is one of the reasons why I start with the unstable exercises first and then move to the machines or move to something that is more stabilized. So as you can see, I applied this technique in this workout. First, I did the one-legged squats, which require a lot of stabilizing, a lot of balancing, and I fatigued the stabilizing muscles along with the major muscle groups. But the major muscle groups can keep going even though my body might not be able to maintain balance any longer. And when I notice that my stabilizers start to become too much the weak link, then I will move over to a machine or to something that is more stabilized. Therefore, I can push the main muscle groups deeper into failure. Okay, so that's the great thing about machines, and I know I just did a video on this, on stabilization and using machines or free weights, which one's better, all that kind of stuff, which one's more dangerous and all these things. I talked about this a lot, but when you use them together, there is a very powerful synergistic effect. And even though I'm going through a few warm-ups here just with lighter weight, the fact is that the machine sometimes can allow me to continue to train even though my balance muscles probably would not allow me to if I was still doing the free weights. So I hope this video helped you understand how to incorporate unstable movements and stabilized movements in your workouts, and when to use them and how to use them. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for sharing my stuff, because I know some of you guys are. I know some of you guys are sharing my stuff. For sure, at least one or two of you share my stuff anyway. And thanks a lot. If you're not sharing my stuff, just share my stuff. But thanks a lot for watching, and take care for now.
Even bigger than you are.
Share my